Ritual is a way of life. It is an integrative way of being and communing with all of life. And it is my full belief and full knowing that all of life is a sacred ritual. And when you allow the fullness of your reverence and your sacred devotion to be all that you are and all that you express within your experience, each step that you walk upon the path will be a sacred dance and a sacred expression of your immaculate being. Allow yourself to drop in to your pureness of being. Allow yourself to clear the space that you are in. And allow yourself full openness to show up for your own self in your own nakedness of the living flame of truth that you are. Welcome to Satsang. Thank you so much for being here. I am excited to hold space and to activate the flame in tonight's satsang for you. So today's satsang will be a little different. We will drop into your pure essence, your pure awareness, naked and free of limitation. And we will see the naturalness of the space. And this will be the first unfolding of satsang. And then from that space, we will align you and activate with your soul's destiny and your great work on the planet. So I look forward to see how this goes for you. And I thank you so much for trusting this space, opening yourself to this space, and allowing yourself to remove the veils that hold you back. So this is for full freedom. This is for full activation. So may the serpent rise within you. May the fire be lit within you. And may your flame be the living truth through your highest embodiment. So I want you to allow yourself to drop into where you are and allow yourself to be in a quiet space or room that allows for you to really drop in. So this time is completely for you, unhindered and free of any distractions. So allow yourself to just get comfortable, to sit in a comfortable position with your body in alignment, if possible, where you are, to sit in a meditation position with your spine straight, your legs in a crossed position, in lotus or outside of lotus is fine, whatever is more comfortable for you to relax into your body, but to still be erect and to still be present within your body. Allow yourself to drop into your presence, to allow yourself to fully feel your essence and your being. Allowing yourself to move out of mind and emotions and movement, and into the stillness of your being. Notice your breath arising and falling. If thoughts arise or if emotions arise, abide as awareness and see how all in the manifest reality, whether it is thoughts or emotions, are simply arising and falling. They are simply arising and falling within your own divine presence. Notice the power that it gives you. To know that your awareness, and as you abide as awareness, are in complete control of what you choose to focus upon. Allow yourself your own full presence of being. Notice when you don't entangle in what is arising and falling, that the power of your presence grows, becomes stronger, more luminous, more expansive. Notice how this spaciousness is infinite in your field. How there is only infinite space for you to expand. Infinite space for you to allow your presence to be fully discovered and experienced within your being. Notice how naturally your energy rises as you allow yourself the full permission to abide as awareness. If you are closing your eyes right now, I want you to slightly open your eyes. Looking at the ground in front of you. Notice how when you open your eyes, the same awareness is present as when your eyes were closed. When you abide as awareness, which does not become entangled with concepts or beliefs that are false about you, you begin to shift and change in your being. But you are not shifting and changing according to false concepts and beliefs about yourself. You are moving from your space of beingness. There are misconceptions that create distortions around what that needs to look like. The expressions of the infinite varieties of consciousness and of the soul's expression are vast and infinite. It's important to not be attached to the way expressions move through you. When you continue to abide from this space, you are liberating the identities that say expression should be this way or that way. You will move from your power and from your center, and your expressions will become a living flame of truth. The more you unveil by abiding as awareness, the more your expressions will match your highest unfolding embodiment in your quantum reality. In one being's life, expressions will take on infinite and even lifetimes of different forms. The less you attach yourself to your physical expressions needing to be a certain way, the more free you will liberate the natural expressions that come from your unique avatar. Notice what you feel like in this moment. Notice if identities are arising. Notice if old patterns are arising. You continue to hold them at an arm's length. You observe them with detachment. And continue to abide in your power. As you observe with detachment, the flame of your inner being, the flame of your awareness becomes brighter and stronger as you allow the distance from the thoughts that distort your perception. And as you continue to abide in yourself as presence, you begin to become the flame of truth within your being. All that attempts to be distorted or is distorted within your field will get burned in its flame. All that is untrue will be singed in the flames of pure awareness. The more you abide as awareness, the stronger the fire becomes. The more vigilant you are within your being, the more you are rewarded with the divine ecstasy of your own bliss, with the divine wisdom, power, and love that come from the depths of your being. This is the power of allowing yourself to be accustomed to the frequency and the energy of emptying your being, being light within your being, and honoring this space with utmost devotion. When you allow this space to be held sacred, what occurs is your soul force begins to grow and develop with wisdom, with insight, with realization. Because your soul force becomes activated by you allowing yourself to rest in your original nature that is not entangled with false beliefs. As you allow the flame and the fire of truth to grow within your vessel, to be known within your vessel, you are then guided. You are then guided specifically. You are then guided accurately. You are then guided precisely by the wisdom of your own spirit. This occurs through the art of your own alchemy. The alchemy is this attunement, which gives you the space from the limitations that you have the power to choose to separate yourself from. Many beings upon the path continue this alchemy. But this alchemy of their self-realization doesn't crystallize and complete itself. Therefore, they never begin their real work on the planet. I have seen this for many years upon the planet, and this is why I chose that this particular way of satsang will be the most effective for you to empty your being, for you to know your own intimate source in your pure awareness. And it is my great work to then give you the next step, to reveal it to you through assisting your own seeing. And this is where soul destiny and your great work begin. The first foundational step is aligning with yourself as pure awareness, to know your divine and inherent nature. This is why no one has the power over your realization and self-awareness. Your self-realization is 100% your responsibility. The responsibility that is reflected in how you choose to focus your awareness. The pure awareness is simply the naked truth of your immaculate being. It's not as though you are going inside and finding and haunting an ominous demon within you. Sure, you might have to exorcise many demons along the way. Every being must do this. But within and beyond those demons, limitations, and fears is your immaculate self. Most beings would rather continue their life dancing with the demons than to actually shine in the brilliance of their self-realization and self-discovery. There is a fear within beings when they get to the doors of self-discovery, that they never want to stand in their own temple as the master. They want to continue paying homage to their masters without taking that master's teaching and then becoming the master themselves. The masters and the sages did not pass on their teachings so that beings become eternal slaves and followers. They passed on the teachings for their students, disciples, and followers to become the living flame of truth. I would be dishonoring every single teacher that I have drank from their wisdom if I did not sit here and become the living flame of truth myself. It is far more potent to step out and to discover the illusions that are keeping you stuck, hiding behind the master's light. What is the inherent fear that you hold? This fear, whatever is that fear arising for you, must be seen from the space of pure awareness. It must burn in the flame. It must burn in the fire. And only you will have the opportunity and the responsibility to see what that limitation is for yourself that keeps you outside of your self-realization and mastery. If you have had the honor of sitting at a master's feet and you have drank their wisdom for years, what is the highest way you can honor them? It is by becoming the living flame of truth. Not by being at their side. It is by becoming the living flame of truth. This is why you went to sit with that master to begin with. As you allow your discernment to sharpen, the love that was poured unto you and the devotion that the master has instilled in you must become your embodiment as the living flame of truth. Not hiding in the temple, not hiding in the ashram, not hiding in the sangha. It is too easy to hide in a sangha or in a temple. It is too easy to hide behind your vasanas and your fears. When you choose to step out of that comfort, you choose to step into the light of your immaculate being and your fire as the living flame of truth. And the next step occurs on your highest unfolding path. You become one with your destiny. You become one with your power. And your real work will arise from this space. Your real work is the manifest expression of your spirit and of your being taking form in the earth, in the manifest, in the tangible that you chose to be in. It is the ultimate expression of your spirit dancing in manifest reality. When you allow yourself to be free from the shackles of identity that tell you you cannot do something, that tell you you are not worthy or ready to do it. your entire field will change. You will grow faster than you ever have. And this is when your expression will make its way known into the reality. When you abide as awareness and you dissolve the distortions you have in your self-perception, you arise in your highest perception of self. This perception of self is simply your immaculate essence. And this will be unique in your avatar. The more awake a being is, they will not be fearful of their unique nature. They will allow this uniqueness to radiate forth from them into the world. This is the expression of the dancing flame within you. The allowance of the dancing flame within you to then manifest like dancing fire within your reality. Fearless dancing in your reality. In the chosen expression that your soul chooses. You do not need to see your reflection anywhere else. Yours alone is enough and self-satisfying. You do not need to compare your expression with another's. Yours alone is a work of art, but you must allow it to be the truth of your being. Only then can your great work be born. And your soul destiny path that is true to the core of your being through eons made manifest through you. When you abide as I am, the I am of truth, of flame, of the ferocious fires that God and Spirit instilled in you, you awaken your God form into the manifest reality. You allow that to move through you. Pain is created by not allowing your true essence to shine forth. You feel pain, suffering, grief, distortion, sadness, suffering, only because you are hiding from your truth of expression. You are not showing us who you really are. That's why we're not interested. You must become the living flame of truth. You must arise from the depths of your being. You must allow yourself to become the eye of awareness engulfed in flames. Allowing yourself the totality. Not being an actor within the reality. The actor within the reality is the perfect symbol of identity. The perfect symbol of putting on an identity. And perhaps that actor or actress has no idea who they really are. They've been practicing so many other ways to be. Their being is completely veiled from them. Or, like Jim Carrey, he became completely unveiled in his truth. Why? He went deep into the alchemy of acting. came out the other side wildly free, freed his soul through it. Use where you are and what you have and what you're doing to unveil the identities. The more you run towards the truth of your being, the more you wake up each day in your full devotion and you unshackle yourself by abiding as awareness, the sooner you become the living flame and fire of truth. The bad relationships that you created in your mind will not stay there. They will become singed in the awareness. Let yourself be singed fully in the awareness of truth so that you can become the wild dancing flame, full embodied expression of who you came here to be as a soul. The space is open. The temple is your own body and being. Every moment is a sacred encounter, an auspicious moment. Remove the attention and the awareness off of the distractions of the mind and watch what happens. This is your experience to have, your life to have, to experience fully. Allow the flame to fully awaken within you. Nu abrahadabra ith Om Ha.